Okay, Shalom, Shalom. Kwam Yasha'Allah. Kohloyim La, Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai Bahashim. Rakha HaKodash, double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well, and that by the Spirit taught us this beautiful truth. Just want to say the water to all the H.I.M and Akwaf that's out here sincerely keeping the laws, the statutes and commandments of Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai to the best of their ability. This is Yah Hanan Awaf, just coming at you with another quick lesson, praying that it's edifying by the Spirit. And wanted to touch on this article right here. It's in The Guardian. It says, "No way out without bloodshed. The right believe the U.S. is under threat and are mobilizing." So you know who the right is. The right is pretty much the Republicans, or those that believe that Trump is still their president and that, Joe Biden has never been their president. So you have this split in the country. And this is how we know that America is falling at a rapid rate. But let's get Matthew 12 and 25 real quick. I'm not going to get too much of that article. The title says it all. Hey, these people mad about Trump being found guilty on those 34 counts, man, and they ready to civil war it out, man. And it's a lot of this shit going on, man. Y'all got to be careful out here. Matthew 12 and 25, "And Yahweh knew their thoughts and said unto them, Every kingdom divided against itself is brought to desolation, and every city or a house divided against itself shall not stand." So America is falling because it's too divided, and there's no getting back together. This shit is like one of those brutal divorces. That person that you loved, and all of a sudden it's this bickering, and then all of a sudden it's this huge fight, and then all of a sudden it's like, I can't take it no more. The house is divided. So a person goes down to whatever local building and get their divorce forms, and it's like, they can't stand this mother. That's America, man. That's America. This place is through. Verse 26, it says, "And if Satan casts out Satan, he is divided against himself. How shall then his kingdom stand?" Matter of fact, you know what? Let me, I got that Good News app in here. Let me see how it reads in the Good News translation thingy. It's pretty decent. It's all right. You know what I'm saying? If you want to download the app, the Good News Bible, but still with a lot of these translations, you got to be, careful. But sometimes they hit it on point. Anyway, Matthew 12 and 25, Good News. I just want to see how it reads. It says, "And Yahweh knew what they were thinking, and so he said to them, Any country that divides itself into groups which fight each other will not last very long." Hey, that's okay. "And any town or family that divides itself into groups which fight each other will fall apart." And that's what you're seeing happening. These so-called white people in America, they're falling, man. You got the Democratic side, or your left, your right, your Republicans, your Democrats, your conservatives, your liberals, all that bullshit. It's all division. And this place is not going to see. They're doing all that infighting. The other countries is laughing at these stupid motherfuckers, man. They looking at these people like, yep, we don't even have to we don't have to do anything. They're attacking each other. Let them just go ahead and fight each other. Rip each other's throats out. You don't have to do it. None of these countries don't have to. Oh, man, look, if things were to go on just a little bit longer, which it's all coming to a head anyway. These countries already know we don't have to bomb. We don't have to do nothing. These countries that hate America, they just let them do what they're doing. They're destroying each other. Okay, verse 26, it says, "So if one group is fighting another in Satan's kingdom, this means that it is already divided into groups and will soon fall apart." That's a good translation, I think. And so here you have it right here. Look at this guy. Load your muskets. You know what that goes back to? Matter of fact, the scriptures talks about, let me see if I can find that scripture. How they sold a boy for wine. Let me see. Yep, right here in Joel. See, Esau, they tell on themselves, in certain instances, man, because muskets, that goes back to Esau. That's Esau's weapon. And he was gifted with that, that's a part of his sword. And you can see from generation to generation to generation to generation to generation over, 1,000 years or so, man, this man has perfected the weapon. He has perfected the weapon. He's saying now, load your muskets. That means he's talking about popping a clip or a drum into, hey, these fucking Edomites got some shit, man. You Jake out here, y'all shooting at each other in the neighborhoods. You best believe Esau got some shit. They sit and clean guns all day. They're teaching their little girls how to shoot them guns. They're teaching their little boys how to shoot them guns. There was one video out a couple of years back with a little so-called white girl, man. She had 2 guns. She was dumping off with both hands accurately, while you niggas is shooting up everybody in the hood, missing your target, and you shooting Big Mama and every goddamn body that don't have nothing to do with your beef, man. Let me see here though. Man, let me get this real. I'm gonna start from the top. Joel 3:1. For behold, in those days, in that time, when I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem, because that's coming, man. The Lord cares for his people, and he's about to get us out of the hands of our enemies, according to Luke chapter 1. It says, I will also gather all nations, and will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat, and will plead with them there for my people, and for my heritage Israel, whom they have scattered among the nations and parted my land. So that's all happening right now. Israel over there, with the bullshit with Gaza, and the world is looking at them like y'all some pieces of shit, so to speak, and see, the scriptures talks about how the least of the flock should draw them out. Israel is over there pulling everybody into some bullshit, and it's getting ready to happen, man. This is how we know that we are in the end days. This is how we know that we're in the end times. The scripture says to measure thou the time diligently in itself, to watch and pray. We're watching for these types of things to play out. If you don't know that this is biblical, this guy got a big ass sign up talking about load your muskets. That's spiritual. Verse 3, it says, and they have cast lots for my people, and have given a boy for an harlot, and sold a girl for wine, that they might drink. Yea, and what have ye to do with me, O Tyre and Sidon, and all the coast of Palestine? Will you render me a recompense? And if ye recompense me, swiftly and speedily will I return your recompense upon your own head, because ye have taken my silver and my gold, and have carried into your temples my goodly things, my goodly and unpleasant things. The children also of Judah and the children of Jerusalem have ye sold unto the Grecians, that ye might remove them far from their borders. So, hey, look, this thing is about to play out on Esau, man. The Lord, and the scriptures talks about the Lord requireth the past. Because, see, you got these people that they be talking, oh, well, that was a long time ago. Y'all should just leave that alone. But these motherfuckers is ready to celebrate July 4th. 1776, one niggas in slavery. Wasn't that a long time ago? Why you still celebrating that bullshit? Because these damn Edomites, they have this mindset of, no, we don't want to deal with your history. We're going to just deal with ours. And since we conquered you, you deal with it. And you dumbass niggas, man, that go out here and you buying flip-flops and short sets and getting the kids new outfits and fucking you, I gotta get a new grill so you can throw some damn pork ribs on, flying a fucking American flag. The Lord is going to deal with you niggas, man. He gonna deal with you. This is Ecclesiastes 3:15. That which hath been is now, and that which is to be hath already been, and Yahweh requireth that which is past. The Lord hasn't forgotten about what you so-called white people have done to us, man. He hasn't forgotten that, man. And you're gonna pay. You're gonna pay dearly for it. See, this is what they done. They look, they sold us for wine and muskets, and and that goes into them Africans, them damn Hamites. See, we're not Africans. You so-called blacks are not Africans, man. That's a different set of people. They are Hamites. We are Shemites. And the Lord gonna deal with you goddamn Africans too, man. He gonna deal with all you nations that have come up against the children of Israel. The Lord is gonna deal with your asses harshly in these last days, man. But he's gathering you up to the valley of Jehoshaphat, and there he's pleading for his people. Hey, look, it's not gonna be well. It's not gonna turn out well for you guys. It just is what it is. And these people, they get fucking upset, man, when you say these things. Matter of fact, because I'm sitting in my truck right now. I was out here last night and I was chilling. I got a little inverter, in my truck. You know what I'm saying? Well, I got a projector and a TV. You know what I'm saying? Well, sometimes I'll hook, the TV up in the back of the truck. And I'll just sit there and, and just watch movies or whatever, And a good thing to have, too, is an inverter. If you don't know what I'm talking about, just look up inverter. It's something that you can plug into your power hookup, you know what I'm saying, in your ride. Generally, all vehicles have them. You know, you plug it in. It's almost like, you plug it into where you charge your phone at, but you can plug it in. I got a little 1,000-watt one in here right now, but I got another one too, 1,500 watts. But those come in handy. You know, if they don't cost a whole bunch. You know, you can get one for about $100. You know what I'm saying? They got smaller ones, but I plug it up in the back. I can hook up, cook food, do whatever. You know what I'm saying? So they come in handy in case you on the road, you got to do something. You can pull, whatever, man. You know what I'm saying? And in these end days, we don't know if we're going to be pilgrims or if we're going to be traveling or whatever the case may be. We might be living out of vehicles. We might be living out of backpacks, you know what I'm saying, so to speak. And, I can plug in a pot or whatever in the back of the truck and really whip up. Not to mention, you know what I'm saying, you can pull out a little grate, you know what I'm saying. I got like a little fold out grate. You can just pile a little wood underneath and get a fire started, and you can eat, man. You just never know, you know what I'm saying. So those are things, I know it's by the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua we're going to survive, but the scripture says to walk circumspectly, man. To use wisdom. You have to be prepared and ready for things that's about to happen out here. And whether or not, you able to get to it, that's on Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, but to not have it would be, just do what you got to do, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I put all faith in Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, But that inverter, and saying all that to say this, basically. I was sitting here in the truck last night. It started to kind of rain. I was kind of sitting there. So I jumped in the front seat, you know what I'm saying? The movie was still going, but I had it on mute. And I had a video going, which was, the camp. I was listening to the camp video. And I kind of dozed, man. I couldn't have dozed for no more than 5 minutes. Big ass flashlights is on me and shit. From the police officers. Police, because they could see the because I had the back of the truck kind of, the door swung open where I'm just sitting there watching the movie. And so I had it shielded where, because it was only sprinkling. It wasn't really like, a hard rain or nothing. It was just kind of sprinkling. And I'm under these big trees anyway. So, it wasn't like a lot hitting. But I'm like, all right, well, let me just sit in the truck real quick while I'm listening to this video. I had it on, the Bluetooth real loud. kind of. And, I kind of dozed for about 5 minutes, man. I had my seat back. And then all of a sudden, the police, they pull up on me and shit. You know what I'm saying? With their lights out. Three Edomites. I think one of them might have been a Jake. But they appear to be Edomites. We say Edom, they could have been, they could have all been Jake. But they look like Edomites to me, as far as fleshly, but we don't go by skin color. So that's not, a thing. We don't go by if a person, because there are Israelites that look like so-called white people. Don't misconstrue that. But anyway, they like, oh yeah, we seen your TV. We didn't want anyone to steal you. So like, man, I knew it was some bullshit. You're all pulling up because there was a chick on the block that was going, they broken out windows, they fighting down the street and shit. Like, nigga, nah, you ain't looking for me, man. You going down the street with the nigga woman, man. She down there, acting a damn fool. But anyway, so the police officers, they hearing the video. They hearing me going in on America. They hearing me saying that Esau going, yo, you damn Edomites, you so-called white people going into slavery. They hearing all that. They like, that's you on the video? I'm like, yep, that's me. Yeah, that's me. He was like, okay, sir, have a good night. Yep, uh-huh. And when I thought about that, see, the Lord, he can have anybody hear these scriptures, man, when he wants them to actually hear them. So let me get this Proverbs 20 and 24. So they either got their judgment. If they weren't, if they wasn't Israelites, they getting judged anyway. They're going into slavery. Proverbs 20 and 24 says, man's goings are of the Lord. How can a man then understand his own way? See? Man's goings are of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. So when them police officers pulled up, because I didn't see them at all. They didn't have a siren. None of that. They just walked up, you know what I'm saying? Flashlights and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, sir. Yeah, we didn't want no one to steal your TV. Yeah, bullshit. I already know y'all. I'm in front of my house, man. I'm doing my thing in front of my house. My engine's not running. I'm not doing anything. I'm just chilling. But they heard that video. They heard the scriptures coming out. They heard the gloom and doom of America, man. And these Edomites right here. And once you go through this story, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. It says, pick your side or you are next, wrote conservative talk show host Dan Bongino on the Truth social media platform in the aftermath of former President Donald Trump's 34 felony convictions. Now, I can see, okay, motherfucker, they ain't get you, they got you for 2 or 3 of them. They get you for 4 of them, 5 of them, 6 of them. Motherfucker, they got you for all 34 of them. Obviously, you done something. There ain't wasn't no mistakes made. But then again, you know what I'm saying? They do kind of got it out for this guy. As far as these Democrats, they do have it out for him. It says the replies were even more so. Dan, seriously now, one user wrote in response to Bongino, I see no way out of all this mess without bloodshed. When you can rig an election, then weaponize the government and the courts against a former president, that other alternatives says, what other alternatives is there? I'm almost 70 and I would rather die than live in tyranny. See? That's a common version of how many people on the U.S. right reacted to the Trump verdict, drawing on a mirror world where Trump is seen as a selfless martyr to powerful state forces and Joe Biden is the dangerous autocrat, wielding the justice system as his own personal plaything and a threat to American democracy. Calls for revenge, retribution, and violence littered the right-wing internet as soon as Trump's guilty verdict came down, all predicated on the idea that the trial had been a sham designed to interfere with the 2024 election. Some posted online explicitly saying it was time for hangings, executions, and civil wars. And there you have it, man. Who you think they're going to be trying to hang? Now, don't get me wrong. So-called white people got hung back in the days. That was a part of their little justice system, you know what I'm saying? A little on-the-spot capital punishment, throughout the Americas. But, when they was doing stuff like that, you have to realize that they stole this country. So how the fuck you hanging people about stealing when you stole a whole continent and then enslaved people, So Esau's a damn hypocrite, man. And I say it all the time. Watch your back. Especially you women, you are the weaker vessel, you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native American women. Go and do your shopping early. Get your ass back home. Stop going out and hanging out with these white folk. Stop going to these bars where they are. Stop going to goddamn Denny's, Applebee's, Buffalo Wild Wings, wherever the fuck they hang out at. Stop going to these baseball games where they're pretty much overall the dominant people there. Well, they get a couple of them brewskis in them, man, they get wild. And they looking at you like you're the reason my president is being brought up on charges. That's the way they see it, man. They looking at, they make Jake the face of all bullshit. They make you so-called blacks the face. You're the face of the Democrats. When in reality, it's a bunch of damn white people. But they put you out there. Especially you so-called black women. Y'all go out there, man. Y'all vote for the worst motherfuckers, man. And you're going to get what's coming to you, too. I'm telling you, hey, we're just warning the flock. Trying to warn you. Do your shopping early. You got to go to Walmart in one of their neighborhoods. Go and get that shit and get in and get out. Because Esau this motherfucker shooting up schools. He's shooting up Walmarts. He's shooting up concerts. He's shooting up motherfucking anything that he can. This guy done went to serial stabbings, man. Y'all better watch y'all asses. Go on out, get your little food, whatever you gotta get for your house, and if you can afford a couple more things, grab you a couple more things. Fill your little coffers up, man, because it's about to come to a point where, that shit's about to be a wrap. Ain't gonna be no going shopping no more. All that little, my bank account, I had 20,000. Man, look, they about to clear all that shit out. All that stuff is about to stop. You ain't gonna have nowhere to spend it because it's about to be all types of chaos in this place, man. Or you think they're coming out with movies like Civil War? You motherfucker asking you, what kind of American are you? I'm American. What kind of American? You know what I'm saying? Hey, Esau ready to get down. Y'all better be ready. Stay away from this man, man. The scripture says to never trust thine enemy, but guess what? You niggas, a lot of y'all gonna get done up, man, because you trust in this man and you love his world. Let these so-called white people go out here and fight for what they stole, man. Why the fuck would you get in the midst of that shit? Anyway, you can clearly see, and this is the way they think. Look at how many comments this is. I've never seen an article, and I've been doing lessons for years, man. I've never seen an article with this many comments. This shit got over 10,000 comments of white people in here going hard body. This shit got damn near 4,000 thumbs up. People like this article. Trump raised like 35 million in one night. Soon as they found him guilty on all those counts, these white people went to certain sites and started donating money towards his campaign, man. So y'all better get it together, man. Y'all better realize what's really happening out here. Look at this guy. He's literally outside with a goddamn sign saying, "Load your muskets." So that shows you, and let me get this one too, because Esau be telling on themselves, in little subtle ways, man. Psalm 64:8. So they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves. All that see them shall flee away. Him out here with this sign right here, this is letting you know these are Edomites. Yeah, load your muskets. You ever you be thinking about the Three Musketeers. There was a time when, Esau done perfected that weapon, man. That musket was a bad motherfucker, man, when they first came out with that musket. Then they just advanced the shotguns and other little shit, you know what I'm saying? But Esau, man, this man got a nuclear weapon. And he's proud. And you best believe, man, they gonna go out hard body. They not gonna just want to give up this shit. They ain't giving up nothing, man. So see, you got these so-called white people, man, on the lower of the totem pole. They look at Trump as their great white hope, man, because they're losing. They're losing bad too. Esau want to go back to his jet skis, man, his road trips in his RV, and that's Esau, man. Esau have a damn truck, a car, an old ass retro car, that they fixing up in the garage, The wife will have a van. The carpool, the kids back and forth to school. They'll have that big ass RV. They'll have that camper. They'll have them jet skis. They'll have some snowmobiles. And if they're not living like that, Esau he feels doomed. Why? Because they've had the fatness of the land for so long. He can't go bungee jumping when he wants to. He can't go mountain climbing when he wants to. He can't go, surfing. Just all under the seas, just down there snorkeling and shit. He can't do that stuff, man. This man is pissed. See, all those things are being snatched away from Esau. All those little trinkets and luxuries that Esau used to have, got them out here on the streets doing shit like this right here. Load your muskets. This is in Florida. Titusville, Florida. Shows his support for Mark Fuller. Yeah, all right, yep. This side of getting down, oh, man. So be careful, man, when you out and about. Just, walk circumspectly. Let me get that one real quick. Ephesians 5:15. See then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise, redeeming the time, because the days are evil. You got to be careful. You got to watch yourself. Like I said again, that scripture talks about getting up B time, going and handling your business. I'm trying to think. Let me see if I can find it. It's in the Apocrypha. Just go handle your business and but you proud ass women, we already know y'all gonna go and do what y'all want to do. We already know. I'm fuck that. They can't stop me. I'm fuck y'all. All right, y'all keep that shit up. Because these so-called white people don't have no problems putting y'all asses down. Yep, Ecclesiasticus 32:11. Also known as the Book of Sirach in the Apocrypha. It says, rise up B-time, which means get up early. And be not the last, but get thee home without delay. Yeah, rise up early, man. Go handle your business. You got to go shop and go do that shit. You got to hit the ATM machine, go do that shit. You need gas in the car, go do that shit. Don't be out here late at night at a damn ATM machine. Don't be out here late at night pumping no damn gas. Don't be out here late at night, hitting no damn stores, man. I'm telling you, man, y'all, and this is for men as well. But you women, y'all the weaker vessel, man. They don't have no problems running up on y'all, man. With your kids in the car. Jake wild as hell. These so-called white people, they were wild as hell. You just never know, man. And also, on top of that, let me get this though, because this is the main thing. Let's get that Luke 21 and 36. Luke 21 and 36, it says, watch ye therefore and pray always. That's the main point right there, man. You should be praying before you even get in your car. You should be praying, as soon as you get up, as soon as you lay down, before you lay down, in between, all throughout the day. You should be praying to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, man. Watch ye therefore and pray always that ye may be accounted worthy to escape all these things that shall come to pass and to stand before the Son of Man. Shit about to get all out crazy here, man. Shit about to get all out crazy here, and people just, just doing what they do. They kind of just adjusting with the prices, prices going up on shit. People adjusting, and this one guy got subscribed to, so-called white guy living down in Miami. But, hey, he be going in, man. Hey, these companies are feeling the pinch. Look at how small the chip bags done got. When you get, you see cookies, chips, you see certain things, even, just certain stuff. Just pay attention to the shit that you normally would buy. And you just looking like, well, damn, this shit is smaller and it costs more. What the fuck is going on? That's what's going on in this place. Shrinkflation, I think they call it. A lot of that going on. But people are not buying houses like they used to. People are not buying these vehicles like they used to. People are not just doing any of that. People are not going on vacations no more. A lot of tourism spots are closing down. Because people are not doing what they used to do. Why? Because they're just working to work, basically. I call it working to work. That's all you can do. They just looking for the next day. That's it. I got to work so I can get to work. That's it. That's fucking it. And these so-called white people, they see Trump as their great white hope that bring them back where they can get on their snowmobiles, where they can get on their jet skis. They can travel the country. Everything done changed, man. This place is not the same. And I'm talking about it changed drastically within the past 4 to 5 years, man. You look back at America, going back 2017 or so, that shit was far different than what it is right now, man. That wasn't that long ago. But that COV-19, they clipped these people with that shit. They cut down a lot of businesses. A lot of places closed up. And then the ones that did survive, which is the ones that's out here trying to survive right now, they're not getting what they used to get. You know what I'm saying? People not shopping no more. I seen an article yesterday where this lady, she was like, she went to Taco Bell. She got 12 tacos. And 12 tacos at Taco Bell cost her $32. 32 fucking bucks, man. You used to be able to get a taco for about 60 or so cents a piece. I can remember that. Matter of fact, I used to work at a Taco Bell. I was a manager at one way back in the days when I was a teenager. I worked at one for a couple of years, maybe about 2 years or so. But I can remember shit, man, a 12-pack. Man, you used to be able to get a 12-pack for about $6, $7. Soft tacos, hard shells. That's what she said she had in her order. She had, I think she said she got 6 soft shells and 6 hard shells. And this total, she done a TikTok. She had the receipt and everything. That shit was 32 bucks. So each taco was basically $2.50 a piece. Pretty much. So that this is how expensive things done got. People just rolling up, they getting their gas. And you know what? Another thing too, when you go to Walmart, you might as well compare prices, man, because a lot of that shit that Walmart, like their brand, they got their in-house brand. That shit more expensive than the name brand shit. So be careful with some of that. Look at some of them prices, man. I've been noticing that too. because they're figuring, you know, because these prices are going up, we're going to, you know, push our brand a little bit more. And you're thinking that you're buying in-house and it's going to be cheaper. And that's not the case. So compare them prices, man. Even sometimes, you know, you might be spending an extra nickel, 10 cent, 20, 30, 40 cent. Sometimes it's better to just go ahead and buy the name brand, you know what I'm saying, to, you know, as far as, you know, getting a better quality, rather. I'll put it that way. But if you're looking at the back of the box or the back of the packaging and it's got the same ingredients, then just rock on out. You know what I'm saying? You know, so people are penny pinching. Hell, I've been seeing articles where they talking about millionaires is going to places like TJ Maxx and shit like that, you know? They're not going shopping like how they used to go shopping. They come into the hood, man. I see so-called white people all the time in the hood because the gas prices is way cheaper. Like right now, here in, I'm in Detroit, gas right now, I seen some yesterday and I should have pulled up and grabbed a little bit. But the cheapest the gas is right now is at $3.15 a gallon, $3.15 a gallon. If I was to go a few miles down to so-called white people land, few miles out, not even that far away, that shit is damn near $4. $3.79, $3.89, you know, shit like that. So they'll ride to the hood, they'll take that chance. And Esau, you know, they don't be wanting to do it. And it's not like nobody is messing with them because this is their kingdom. But shit, Esau would rather, you know, shop in their own neighborhoods. They don't want to be coming down around you niggas. You know what I'm saying? But they'll pull up. They'll pull up and fill up real quick. Matter of fact, they'll shove that damn nozzle into their gas thing, man, and jump back in their car. You won't even know it's them until they jump out and put the damn nozzle back on the thing, man. And they out. They'll go ahead and get a fill up. And they good for the week. So they'll take that chance for the week, you know what I'm saying? You know, and fill up both vehicles. Sometimes like, you'll see them pull up 2 vehicles. You know, look like a wife and husband team. we gonna load up both of the cars, honey. Because the gas is cheaper in the city. You know what I'm saying? Where Jake is at. Even though to Jake it's outrageous still. But this is what's going on, man. This place is crashing. It's falling. And these people like this right here, they ready to go to war. Because they're feeling like they're losing. And what they don't understand is their very own people that's doing them that way. Your own greedy ass people that enslaved you. Now you're the new nigga. And so I'm going to end out there, man. I pray that the lesson was edifying. With that, H.I.M.